Okay, day two of the vlog, of the journey. Today I wanted to focus on and just have a quick chat about my goals, or my specific goal over the next 100 days and how I plan on achieving this. The biggest thing, I referenced it yesterday and I'll reference it again today, I'm using John Lee Dumas's Freedom Journal. So this is the accountability tool. The goal for the next 100 days for me is a SMART goal, which John goes over in his book, and if you've done any, I guess even at school they'd be teaching it, and business courses and whatnot, but a SMART goal is broken down to specific, measurable, attainable, relevant and time bound. So my specific goal, my SMART goal for the next 100 days is to apply my learnings from the 7-figure cycle guys and actually sell my first product, or turn over my first lot of inventory on Amazon. So we're in week 7 of the training. I've already learnt loads of stuff with regards to selling and finding suppliers and finding products that sell. I put in yesterday's video at the bottom of in the description a couple of websites which I'd already sort of built over the last 8 months. They're affiliate-based websites. One of the things which you struggle with in the beginning with affiliate-based websites and any websites that you launch is traffic. The thing that excited me most about the Amazon model, which I'm learning, the buy box model, is you're standing on the shoulders of a giant. You're leveraging Amazon and the traffic it gets daily. You don't need to buy a domain name. You don't need hosting. You're literally finding products that already sell on Amazon. You're using the ridiculous amounts of traffic that Amazon America gets each and every day of the week, and you're just selling the same products. It's a very basic model. Anyone can do it, and I implore anyone out there to get involved. If you want to build a second stream of income, this is definitely one of the ways which I think is really viable and has massive potential if you put in the work. So getting back to my specific goal and my SMART goal. So again, a SMART goal is a specific, measurable, attainable, relevant and time bound. So specifically my goal over the next 100 days is to sell a product, sell my first lot of products on Amazon. Measurable, well, I'll keep you updated over the course of the next 100 days, and once I've landed on a supplier and selected a product, I'll update you, I'll show you the product, I'll show you my Amazon page, my central seller store and my storefront, and I'll bring you on the journey with me. We'll see how I go. Attainable, it's definitely attainable, this goal. It's not out of the realms of possibilities in the next 100 days to actually turn over inventory a couple of times. I've already got a couple of supplier lists. I've already chosen a niche or 2 niches to be specific, which is sort of homewares, household items and electronics, which are both large sellers on Amazon. Relevant, this is most certainly relevant to this stream of income which I want to build, which I want to attain over the next 100 days and moving forward, months, years, and relevant. Actually, that was relevant. Excuse me. And time bound is where the Freedom Journal comes back into it again. This is the accountability tool. Time bound is 100 days. So this goal will be achieved within 100 days. Goals are really important. It's something that I used a lot in sort of my sporting days gone by. Used to write down goals. I was a cricket player. I used to write down goals in terms of runs and some outcomes from a fielding point of view, and writing down goals, visualizing success is a huge part of it. I think one of the other things which I want to discuss, which again I'm going to keep harking back on, the online mentors which I'm following, which I'm using, which I'm learning from daily, and I have been learning from over the last 6 to 8 months. Gary Vaynerchuk, he's legit. One of the things that Gary talks about is that this game which I'm playing, and it is a game that I'm going to win, but it's binary. And what he discusses and what he really tries to drill home a lot is that the age that we live in, this digital age, I mean, it's just an absolutely amazing time to be alive at the moment. And the opportunity that we've all got with the internet, the opportunity that we've all got with platforms like Amazon is just limitless. But the binary side of it is you either get in the game, work your face off and win, or you don't. It's really simple. The idea behind this vlog is to get in the game. I have been on the sidelines from this point of view for the last 6 months, thinking about it, just not acting. So it's time to act. It's time to document this journey, which I'm going to do, which I'm doing. This is day 2. One of the things which I've always, for as long as I can remember actually, and my friends will attest to this as well, is that I've never given a fuck what people think of me. So that's going to help me out. I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for legacy. I'm doing this to hopefully help some people who might stumble across these videos, these vlogs online and get some value from it. So I'm working a day job. I've done some planning around splitting up my days in terms of my roster, which is like most of us out there, 5 days a week working for somebody else, working hard. The big advantage, which I mentioned yesterday, is that I actually really enjoy my day job, which is huge, but it's not going to get me to the end game. So this will. The Amazon side of things, the websites which I've already got up and running, so really doubling down, tripling down on that, not wasting time, which I used to do. And look, I'm a movie fan, I love good TV shows, but the simple fact of the matter is that in terms of this game, in terms of where I want to get, that's wasting time. So all of that gets put to the side. I'll still discuss just in terms of painting a bit of a picture of myself and where I've come from and my background. I'll most definitely discuss some of that stuff. I wasted a huge amount of time in my 20s just being stoned, watching movies and watching good TV shows and playing PlayStation, like a lot of you out there will do, continue to do, and choose to do. But that's your choice. That was my choice during that period. But the end outcome of that is not hustling, not doing the things which we've all got available to us to actually build that second, third, fourth stream of income to eventually set me free from the rat race. And that's the idea behind this. So I think I'll finish day 2. I'll keep it a bit shorter and sweeter. I think it was about 25 minutes yesterday, the introduction, the first video. I want to finish today just with a couple of quotes which are found in the Freedom Journal, which really hit home in terms of the first 2 days of planning and acting. The first quote is from the late, great Vince Lombardi, and that quote is, "Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence." So again, perfection is not attainable, But if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. I love that. And the second quote, which I'll finish on today, is Parkinson's Law, which simply states, work expands so as to fill the time available for its completion. So I'll say that again. Work expands so as to fill the time available for its completion. I like that. That's deep. You need to think about that one, but it's very true. So I think I'll finish there. That's day 2. I'll keep you updated on my plan for today. My action goals for today were to continue the journey. I didn't get a chance to do my second TM session last night because work was really busy, computers crashed, but my main goals for today are to do my 2 20-minute TM sessions. I've already done one this morning. I've already done some physical activity this morning, which is also one of my shorter term goals, is just to get back into being a bit more active, using 35 or 40 minutes of a morning to just do some body weights, push-ups and sit-ups and dips and some curls. And the other thing which I'm going to make sure I get done tonight, I think I'll do it at work tonight, will be my second TM session. 2 sessions a day of TM is how you get the most out of it. I've been pretty good with 2 over the last 4 weeks, intermittently just doing 1, but 1 is the bare minimum and 2 is as the optimum to get the most out of it. So I'll definitely get my second session done tonight at some stage at work, probably on my break. And then the other one was to just drill down on a couple of more suppliers, make some supplier phone calls early tomorrow morning. So just being in Australia, the suppliers which I'm, distributors and suppliers which I'm using are all American based, so there's a bit of a time gap there with being on the other side of the world in Australia to where these guys and girls are located in America. So between sort of 1:30 and 2:30 each morning, I've been making some phone calls and starting to build relationships with suppliers who will ship me some of their products once I've decided which ones. We'll ship into a warehouse in North Carolina, and then they'll get prepped by the 7-figure cycle guys for FBA, which is fulfillment by Amazon. So that's the other goal for early tomorrow morning. I guess to put it in perspective, one of the things that Gary V also talks about is, what are you doing with the other 18 hours of your day? So for me, what that is going to entail moving forward is I spend about an hour getting to work and an hour getting home from work. I spend 9 hours at work, so that's 11 hours. So that leaves me with 13 hours in a day. I've got a pretty locked in sleep cycle of 6 hours at the moment. Don't kid yourselves, you can live and work and achieve and work at a high level of 6 hours sleep, 6 good hours sleep. That's where transcendental meditation comes into it as well. By practicing TM, you definitely get more out of your day, and your sleep is much deeper and much more therapeutic as it's meant to be. So 13 hours, so I mean, that's 6 hours of sleep. The 13 hours from a work point of view, or 12 hours from a work point of view, getting to work, getting home from work, actually working my day job, that sort of still leaves me, we'll round it down to 10, but that still leaves me 10 hours a day for the side hustle, for this stuff, for my goal, my 100-day goal, for building my Amazon store, for ringing suppliers, for getting back into the work on my websites, which I've already got up and running, which are affiliate-based websites. One's called romanceassist.com, the other's called doomsdayusaguide.com. They're both affiliate-based websites, and I've got a Shopify store and an Instagram account called Quasi with a W, Quasi Cases, which sells different bits and pieces. So, 3 up and running online portals to make some extra money. My Amazon journey is up and running and rolling. So, the hustle's on, and I'm going to continue to do this vlog every day and keep you updated on how I'm going, what I'm doing, how I'm achieving my wins, my losses. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.